Beneath a silver sky, I walked alone through fields of dust and dreams long overgrown. Your shadow lingers in the morning rain, a whisper soft like echoes of your name. Every road I take still turns to you, like rivers drawn back to the blue, where the heart still waits in the hush of night, in the broken dawn, in the fading light. You are the fire that never fades, the silent song my soul has played. No time, no tide can seal the gate to where the heart still waits. I've seen the stars fall from a frozen sea and held the ghost of who we used to be. But even now, when all seems lost in vain, your voice returns like a distant flame. Winds may howl and years may pass, but love like ours was built to last, where the heart still waits in the hush of night, in the broken dawn, in the fading light. You are the fire that never fades, the silent song my soul has played. No storm, no fear can close the gates to where the heart still waits. Or maybe we were torn too soon, like roses falling under moon. But every scar and every ache still sings the path I'd always take, where the heart still waits through the ash and flame, through the silent snow. I call your name. You are the fire that never dies, the final truth behind the lies. And even fate can change the place where the heart still waits, where the heart still waits.
The sky was red when you let go. Ashes dance where dreams don't grow. Your name still lingers in the flame, but nothing ever feels the same. I watch the fire eat our days, in silent storms and quiet praise. We build a kingdom made of sparks, but lost the map back through the dark. And in the ruin I still choke on every word we never spoke. Beneath the smoke, the truth still sleeps. The photographs have turned to dust. Time betrayed what we call trust. You smile like thunder, kissed like war, then vanish through a closing door. The world moved on, but I stood still on haunted streets where memories kill. I tried to write you into peace, but pain's the ink that never ceased. Your ghost walks through my every line, a fire I can't leave behind. Beneath the smoke, the echoes rise like secrets dressed in thin disguise. I searched for you in every flame, but found the ashes wore your name. And still I stand alone and slow, breathing in what won't let go. If love was real, then why did it burn? Why did the stars forget to turn? The truth perhaps is never clear, but something sacred died right here. Beneath the smoke, I see your face, fading like a distant place. No farewell, no final note, just empty air and words that float. The past won't speak, it only shows what awaits beneath the smoke. Still glows. So if you feel a sudden heat where silence and the embers meet, that's where I'll be. Beneath the smoke, still holding on to what we broke.
In the silence of the crowded streets, where voices fade and hearts still beat, there are lives that walk in shadows unseen. Dreams kept quiet, hopes kept clean. They wear their truth like a hidden flame in a world that fears to speak their name. But every soul deserves a space, a gentle word, a warm embrace. So hold them close, don't look away. They need the light, they need to stay. Though the world may turn and frown, we will not let them down. Lift them high with every song. Let them know where they belong. For every tear they've ever known, we will not go. They're not. told aloud. They rise with grace, so strong, so proud. Through the silence, through the fear, we can choose to draw them near. It's not enough to watch and pray. We have to stand, to speak, to stay. For love is louder than the lies, and justice grows when truth replies. So hold them close, don't look away. They need the light, they need to stay. Though the world may turn and frown, we will not let them down. Lift them high with every song. Let them know where they belong. For every tear they've ever known, will not they're not No flag, no faith, no law should blind the simple worth of humankind. From every corner, every face, we build a world with more embrace. So hold them close, don't let them fall. Their voice is part of us all. In every heart that dares to care, minorities find shelter there. We will not turn, we won't forget their dignity, our deepest debt. And in our arms, let love be known. They are not alone.
I walked alone through shattered skies with silent tears I couldn't hide. The world was cold, the night was long, but in my soul I held a song. The winds would howl, the rain would fall, but something deep inside stood tall. A flame that never lost its form, still chasing light beyond the storm. There's a light beyond the storm, a place where hearts are safe and warm, where broken wings can learn to fly, and dreams don't have to say goodbye. Through darkest nights we will transform to find the light beyond the storm. I've seen the faces lost in pain, I've heard the cries fall with the rain. But even in the blackest hour, the smallest voice still holds its power. And every scar and every fall will write the truth upon the wall, that we were born to rise, not mourn. We'll reach the light beyond the storm. There's a light beyond the storm, a place where hearts are safe and warm, where broken wings can learn to fly, and dreams don't have to say goodbye. Through darkest nights we will transform to find the light beyond the storm. Let the thunder roll, let the lightning burn. We'll stand as one with strength we've earned. No shadow lasts, no night too long. When hope remains, we all belong. There's a light beyond the storm, it's where our better days are born, where love survives and hate is gone, and every soul can carry on. Together now we'll all reform and live the light beyond
The wind knows all my secrets. It howls where hearts are torn. I walked 1,000 miles alone in shoes the night has worn. The cities whisper empty names. The stars have lost their fire, and every prayer I tried to speak fell silent in the choir. And there's no shelter in this world, no arms to hold the storm. I've searched the skies for mercy's light, but found no place that's warm. Still I carry on this road, though the map is soaked and curled. There's no shelter in this world, only echoes left to learn. Churches stand with hollow bells, their voices cracked by time. The past is just a shadow now that drinks my lullaby. A lover's kiss can turn to ash, a vow can bend and break. What's real is what we lose the most, and what we never take. And there's no shelter in this world, no promise built to stay. I've seen the saints with weary eyes and devils kneel to pray. Still I bleed into the dawn, my flag of hope unfurled. There's no shelter in this world, but I'll still face the swirl. Oh, we are ships in haunted seas with stars that lead us blind. But maybe truth is not a place, it's what we leave behind. And there's no shelter in this world, no heaven carved in stone. But in the pain, in every scar, I found I'm not alone. So if you hear this distant song, let your weary heart be hurled through the storm without a shield. There's no shelter in this world, but love still walks the field. The sky is dark, the road is bare. Old wounds linger in the air, but deep inside I know I'm not alone. Even when the world feels cold as stone, heavy steps, a weary soul, lost inside a silent row. But there's a fire within my chest. It won't go out, it won't find rest. 'Cause I believe the day will change beyond the Shadows of the past still call, but I won't fear, I won't crawl. A mother's prayer and skies above becomes my strength, becomes my love. 'Cause I believe the day will change. Beyond the rain, the sun remains. Though I may fall, I'll rise again. I won't give up, I'll stand through pain. The longest night will fade away. No wound lives on beyond its day. As long as I can breathe and feel, I'll chase the dream that time won't steal. 'Cause I believe in endless hope. Though slow I climb the steepest slope, with love inside, with burning grace. My fight won't end, I'll keep the pace. My steps may falter, but they'll never fade. We've walked through cities made of silence, past shadows carved in stone. The roads ahead don't hold a promise, but still we move alone. The night is deep, the winds are cold, but there's a fire we still hold. There's no map for the stars, no signs on the sky, but we follow our hearts. Even if we don't know why, we might get lost, but we'll still rise. 'Cause dreams don't need directions, just a spark to fly. We've tasted fear dressed up as failure, and hope that fades like smoke. But even broken souls remember the words they never spoke. We light the dark with what we feel. The truth is raw, the pain is real. There's no map for the stars, no signs on the sky, but we follow our hearts. Even if we don't know why, we might get lost, but we'll still rise. 'Cause dreams don't need directions, just a spark to fly.
stars, but we're learning to trust that even in the dark, the light lives in us. We might fall far, but we'll still rise like constellations burning in a borderless sky. In the hush of twilight skies, your voice still haunts the breeze, a symphony of whispered dreams beneath the swaying trees. We danced on broken hours through time that slipped like rain, but every echo of your touch still trembles in my veins. We lit the stars with reckless flame, a spark too bright to ever tame. Now shadows fall, but in the dark I hear your name. I feel the spark. Oh, echoes of our love, they're ringing through the night, a golden song that never fades, burning soft and bright. Though time may steal the light away, we'll never be undone. In echoes of our love, we shine just like the sun. You carved your name in melodies I hum beneath my breath, like thunder wrapped in harmony, defying even death. The world may turn 1,000 times and tear the sky apart, but every note you left behind still beats inside my heart. The silence shouts your memory, a storm that sings so tenderly. Though we have sailed beyond the tide, you're still the fire I hold inside. Oh, echoes of our love, they're dancing through the air like candlelight in velvet halls. You're always waiting there. No grave can hold a song so true. No one can ever come, for echoes of our love will always overcome. Let it ring, let it rise, let it cry to the skies. Let the world remember what we left behind. Echoes of our love, like firework through the storm, a blaze that time could not erase. Forever true and warm, we'll never fade into the past. We'll never come undone, for echoes of our love still rise with every sun. It echoes, echoes, echoes of
You stood right there, just out of reach, like the words I never dared to speak. Your smile lit fires I couldn't face, so I let the moment slip away. You laughed like you were made of stars, but I kept my heart behind locked bars. I watched you leave with someone new, still wondering if you ever knew. Some loves don't crash, they just fade slow. Not a goodbye, just letting go. You were almost mine, like a song I knew but left behind, like a dream I touched but couldn't find. You were close enough to feel, but never truly real. You were almost mine. I trace your name in midnight air, pretending for a second you're still there. You haunt the corners of my days, the words I never got to say. I still replay the in-between, where we live in the unseen. You were almost mine, like rain that falls but won't come by, like time that bends but won't align. You were nearly everything, but never took the ring. You were almost mine. If I had spoken, if you had stayed, would the ending be remade? Or were we always meant to miss the edge of something limitless? You were almost mine, like a fire without a flame to shine, like a truth just on the borderline. I held you in a half embrace, but lost you in the space. You were almost mine. And sometimes almost hurts, like always.
Shadows stretch along the frozen floor. The silence speaks like never before. The echo of your laughter lingers near. In the hush of midnight, you're still here. Curtains dance to winds I can't control, but your voice plays softly in my soul. In this cold room, I feel the fire of every touch, of each desire. Though you're gone, you're not away. Your warm memories light my gray. I close my eyes and you're with me. In this cold room, you're still free. pictures, edges torn by time. Your smile survives each silent rhyme. The coffee's cold, the fire's out, but your name I still sing out loud. Snow may fall and seasons pass me by, but you remain beneath this sky. In this cold room, I feel the fire of every touch, of each desire. Though you're gone, you're not away. Your warm memories light my gray. I close my eyes and you're with me. In this cold room, you're still free. I don't need spring to feel the bloom. You grew wild inside this gloom. The frost may claim the window pane, but love like yours still breaks the chain. In this cold room, I feel the fire of broken hearts that still aspire. Though the night may never fade, you remain in every shade. You're my warmth eternally. In this cold room, you're home to me. Cold winds moan, but I don't flee. 'Cause in this cold room, you loved me.
In the silence of the night, we hear the broken cries. Streets are painted red with dreams we couldn't hide. Smoke is rising high, but hope won't disappear. Even in the darkness, your voice is ringing clear. They can strike with fire, try to tear apart our name, but we hold the flame and we bleed without shame. We are bleeding for your light. Through the ashes we will rise. You can steal the day, but not the sky. We are burning but alive. We are screaming to survive. This heart still beats beneath the fight. Bleeding for your life. Children carry stars inside their shattered hands. Still they draw the morning on the desert sands. Walls may close us in, but they can't steal our soul. Love is our defiance, and truth is our goal. Let them silence songs try to drown us in their fear, but we stand
been so strong, and we're still standing here. We are bleeding for your light. Through the ashes we will rise. You can steal the day, but not the sky. We are burning but alive. We are screaming to survive. This heart still beats beneath the fight. Bleeding for your light. Oh, can you hear the echoes calling out? Every drop of pain becomes a shout. We are not the shadows they define. We are stars that dare to shine. We are bleeding for your light. Through the fire we ignite. You can tear our wings, but we still fly. We are burning but alive, with the strength to still unite. This love won't fade into the night. Bleeding for your light. In the ashes of the morning light, we rise from dreams that died last night. Silhouettes on a frozen shore, hearts too tired to hope for more. Chained to the songs we used to sing, ghosts of glory whispering, but silence is a bitter friend when every road just loops again. This is the march of the broken and brave, through fire and shadow, through nights we forgave. We carry our scars like medals of truth, and bleed out the lies we believed in our youth. We're not running, just learning to breathe in the storm that refuses to leave. Every step is a solemn vow to the pain we've survived somehow. Not heroes, not saints, not kings, just men who dare to stand and fall again. Can you hear the thunder crawl? It's not defeat, it's the sound of us all, rising like dusk from a war-torn prayer, bruised but burning, still we dare. This is the march of the broken and brave, through fire and shadow, through nights we forgave. We carry our scars like medals of truth, and bleed out the lies we believed in our youth. We're not running, just learning to breathe in the storm that refuses to leave. So walk with me through the quiet decay. The sun's not gone, just hiding away. And if we fall, then let beneath a silver sky. The stars were standing still. 1,000 roads behind my eyes, but none could bend my will. The map was torn, the ink had bled, the signs were out of reach. Still I walked with empty hands across a ghostly beach. You whispered in the winds I chased, in shadows carved by time and grace. Broken compass, beating heart, I've wandered worlds to fall apart, but every step I took alone still led me back to where you're known. Though I've been lost in storm and spark, I held your name within the dark. Broken compass, beating heart, you're my direction from the start. The silence sang like violin through valleys cold and wide. I carved your name on ancient trees where truth and dreams collide. The dawn would rise, then fall again, like breath beneath my skin. And every sunset I survived brought echoes from within. The stars may lie, the skies may burn, but still to you I always turn. Broken compass, beating heart, I've wandered worlds to fall apart, but every step I took alone still led me back to where you're known. Though I've been lost in storm and spark, I held your name within the dark. Broken compass, beating heart, you're my direction from the start. Let the oceans rage and mountains cry, let the heavens close their eyes. Even when my path is blind, your voice is where the truth resides. Broken compass, beating heart, the distance tore my soul apart, but I would walk through fire and stone to find the road that leads me home. Though fate may scatter every chart, you are the flame that lights the dark. Broken compass, beating heart, forever pulsing where you are. We danced on the edge of a whisper, tangled in words we never said. You held me like a secret sinner, afraid to love, but worse to forget. Every glance was almost honest, every touch was halfway real. We were living in the silence between what we hide and what we feel. We were close enough to break, but never close enough to stay. Like a spark caught in the rain, too wild, too scared, too late. I reached for you with open hands, you pulled away, but not too far. We were close enough to break, but not enough to fall apart. You kissed me like a question mark, always leaving something out. And I kept searching in the dark for
what your heart would never shout. We were fire without the flame, a puzzle with a missing name. Loving you was like a game where losing still feels just the same. We were close enough to break, but never close enough to stay. Like a spark caught in the rain, too wild, too scared, too late. I reached for you with open hands. You pulled away, but not too far. We were close enough to break, but not enough to fall apart. I still feel your shadow near, like you're almost here but never clear. And I would have risked it all if you had just let yourself fall. We were close enough to break, but never brave enough to stay. Like a dream you can't replay, it fades before you say the things you swore you'd never hide are buried deep behind your eyes. We were close enough to break, but too afraid to even try. Yeah, we were close enough to break, but love was just too far away.